It is time now for the Beer Chill 3 o'clock news on this Wednesday afternoon, November 18th, 2015. Good afternoon and evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I your 3 o'clock news lines here, and our top 3 at 3 o'clock on this Wednesday here is in St. Denis, France, where the prosecutor overseeing the investigation into the terrorist attack said Wednesday that the authorities were trying to determine whether Abdullah, the Belgian militant suspected of being the ringleader. Cairo. Islamic State official magazine carried a photo Wednesday of a shrub string that was used to make an improvised bomb that brought down a Russian airliner over Egypt's Sinai Peninsula last month, killing all 224 people on board. The suicide bomber exploded at a truck where turning into dinner at the Boston marketplace where vendors urged him to buy sugar cane. Washington. The Federal Reserve setting aside its habits to resistance is issuing an increasingly explicit warning that it's likely to start raising its benchmark interest rate in December. Charleston, South Carolina. Republican presidential candidate Jeb Bush on Wednesday called for overwhelming force to be used against the Islamic State terror group, including the deployment of ground troops. A few quick thoughts on the Houston Rockets' decision to fire Kevin McHale just 11 games into the season. As a force of a record go, this situation was as bad as it gets because of the two factors of inconsistency and a huge step backwards. Manila, Philippines. Malaysia Prime Minister Najib Razak has asked Philippine authorities to punish kidnappers with the report of the Malaysian man in the southern Philippines, saying he and his people were shocked and sickened. Turkish shock offense disrupted a moment of silence honoring the victims of the Paris attack before the team drew 0-0 against Greece in a friendly on Wednesday. Vienna, Iran has disconnected a quarter of its uranium-enriching centrifuge in less than a month. The UN nuclear watchdog said on Wednesday, suggesting in its race to implement an agreement restricting its nuclear activities. Minneapolis officers involved in fatal shooting in black men identified as protesters, including Pastor Denny Gibbons, demanded answers over the fatal shooting in the Jamal Clark Unit Police Precinct in Minneapolis yesterday. San Francisco, from handing over cash in Starbucks bags to showing up at a gathering with an undercover girlfriend, the lead undercover FBI agent in the Shrimp Boy Chow investigation on Wednesday continued in key testimony about his role. Amanda Blackburn was shot in the head November 10th during what Minneapolis police suspect was a theft at Berkeley in the Northwest Side home that she shared with her husband, local pastor Danny Davy Blackburn. After two adults and 2 children were found dead in the ashes of a suspicious house fire, Kentucky State Police say they are conducting an active criminal investigation. Following news regarding the launch of its own Black Friday store with exclusive deals from Prime members, Amazon announced this morning that it will actually begin selling its holiday deal this Friday, November 20th. Driving over the river and throughout the routes will be crap cheaper than this Thanksgiving, and thanks to rapidly falling gas prices, as the average price of the gallon of regular gas is $2.13 according to AAA, down 75 cents from a year ago. Big retailers are tied in greater discounts on jewelry than any other category for Big Black Friday, with the average advertised price cut totaling 73% according to a new survey by WaltHub. U.S. housing starts in October flew to a 7-month low as single-family home construction in the South tumbled, but a surge in building permits suggested the housing market remained on solid ground. All right, looking at the stock market report today, now up 179 by 95 points at 17,669.45. SP 525 with 80 points up to 2,076.24, and NASDAQ up 72.42% at 5,058.16. For the first time ever, astronomers have directly observed planets in the process of being born. Scientists have photographed a gas giant exoplanet and formed around a young star called LKCA 15, which lies about 450 light years from Earth. The atmosphere of exoplanet Kepler 43b is thought to have been stripped away as a result of radiation emitted from its superflaring red dwarf host star. Their teeth are large and quite different in the it features typical of the present-day humans and also features typical of Neanderthals. Telepresence may be the smart way to explore Mars and the only way to go farther. 3 studies have showed life satisfaction increases the frequency of sex, but levels off only once people have it once a week of average. London, Amgen's new injectable cholesterol drug Repatha has been turned down for the use of the Britain State Health Service underscoring a worldwide debate about the value of such pricey medicines. Washington Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services issued a final rule governing payment for hip and knee replacements for a Medicare patient this week. That includes several sessions. U.S. Labs, which sold the best-selling workout supplement Jack 3D, and 6 of its executives face criminal charges for unlawful sale of nutritional supplements. Peter Chilling Time, 305. 10 for responsible reporter tonight. The North Lancers boys soccer team will be in the Division 3 state semifinals tonight at Manning and Lynn taking on the Swampscott Big Blue. While the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden tonight at 7:30 p.m. taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Boston Red Sox, Dave Ortiz made it official Wednesday, confirming the 2016 season will be his last of professional baseball. Oklahoma Center Ty Johnson took the twin on Tuesday night after TCU dropped 3 spots from its 15-18 into this week's college football playoff rankings. Has there been a Cy Young election like this? There's Zach Greinke, man with a Greg Bennett CR 166. Does it? Greinke have to win as a couple of Pac-12 teams have already combined for 6 losses against 11 impact in the college football playoff race. Peter Challenge time 305 on this Wednesday afternoon here. 10 for a travel reporter on this Wednesday afternoon. Maybe looking at downtown. Looking at the state of Allenburg, 130 on the eastbound side, slow from the Newport Bridge, 130 on the westbound side, so from Jamestown all the way at the Jamestown Bridge. Down in Providence vicinity, 146 on the southbound side, slope before Route 95. 95 on the southbound side, slope and protected all the way at the downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, slope from 195 all the way at the downtown Providence here. 610 connector, so from Route 6 all the way at the downtown Providence around Route 95 here. Southeast Expressway on both ends, slow. Southeast Expressway southbound side is backed up from the Pike all the way out to the Braintree Split. Southeast Expressway northbound side it is backed up from Quincy all the way out to Dorchester here. Mass parking on the westbound side, so from Logan Airport all the way at the 93 in South Boston here. Mass parking on the westbound side, so from the Newton corner. Mass parking on the eastbound side, so from the Newton corner here. 29 on the westbound side, also around Route 9 in Worcester here. 120 on the northbound side, also from Route 2 in Lexington all the way out to Route 3 in Burlington here. 120 on the southbound side, so from Burlington. 120 on the southbound side, so from Route 20 Waltham all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. 93 on the southbound side is slow from the Zakin Bridge all the way out to Mass Park in Boston here. 93 on the northbound side, so from Zakin Bridge all the way out to Route 60 in Medford here. Route 1 on the northbound side it is so from Route 60 to Route 99 in Revere here. 93 on the northbound side it is so from 93 in Redden all the way out to Route 28 Redden here. 93 on the northbound side is so from Stoneham all the way out to Route 128 here. Route 3 on the northbound side is so from Billwicker all the way out to Route 495 in Lowell. 495 on the northbound side is so from Route 111 in Harvard all the way out to Route 2A in Littleton here. 93 on the northbound side is so from Route 129 in Redden all the way out to Ballardville here. 93 on the northbound side, so from 393 in Concord all the way up to Route 4 in Concord, New Hampshire here. 295 on the eastbound side, it is a little slow between 95 and the main turnpike spur in South Portland here. And the main turnpike looking good from York to the Augusta via Portland here. And take a look at MBTA alerts here. So on also for express minor delays to the traffic here. Commuter rail, Fairmont Worcester Line train 520 to 1:50 p.m. from Worcester to currently delayed 40 minutes late due to late turn equipment. And board low line at North Billwick inbound track due to track work. And the ferries they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is 3:08 here on this Wednesday afternoon. Here's 10 for weather report here. For tonight, it is going to be mostly cloud skies, below about 37 degrees. Slight southeast wind. For Thursday, check the showers mid-afternoon. Cloud skies about 36 degrees. Slight southwest to southeast wind increase at 5 to 10 miles per hour the border. Winds good gust is 25 miles per hour. Chest space is 40%. New principality less than 10 minutes possible. Thursday, showers likely. Low around 51 degrees. Southeast at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. Chest space is 9%. New principality between a half and 3/4 inch possible. Friday, showers likely maybe before 1 p.m. Most cloud skies about 59 degrees. Southward about 8 miles an hour before the northwest of the afternoon. Chest space is 30%. Friday night, podcast cold about 36 degrees. Saturday, most skies have about 49 degrees. Saturday night, chance of showers after 5 a.m. Most skies about 34 degrees. Chest space is 30%. Sunday, chance of showers before 9 a.m. Mostly skies about 46 degrees. Chest space is 30%. Saturday night, podcast cold about 29 degrees. Monday, most skies have about 43 degrees. Monday night, podcast cold about 29 degrees. And for Tuesday, most skies have about 47 degrees. Currently here in Norton here at 310, 52 degrees with clear skies, humidity 43%. That is going to be it for the Peter Channel 3 o'clock news, and it's November 18th, 2015 on Wednesday afternoon. PUC, have a good afternoon and good positive. See you at 11 o'clock for a late night report. Have a good evening and go! Norton Lancers boys soccer team in the state semis.